But if you close your eyes,
What's up guys, it is Friday, May 4th, that was a physique update. We are 6 weeks out from the summer shredding. That was a new low weigh-in of about 163 pounds. Never been this lean this far out, I don't think, so should be exciting. I'm going to go and do a push workout. Man, this weather is brilliant. Do a push workout, hour of cardio, yeah, we'll see where the day takes us. Just slam down some of this bad boy. Guys, I didn't record the workout. Pretty much Steven Gerrard just got announced as Rangers manager. It's obviously the football team that I follow, so I'm absolutely buzzing. So I've just been watching that press conference and I just smashed the workout in just so I could watch that. So on the Rangers. The weather is absolutely quality, guys. It is my boy Davis's graduation today. He graduates with a degree in marketing from a school called UNO. So we are heading to the Baxter Arena to go and cheer him on. That's where we're heading, troops, and it actually looks pretty busy. Ew.
Being a premier metropolitan university, relentlessly dedicated to our mission of being student-centered, academically excellent, and engaged with our community and our world. We are Mavericks.
What's up, guys? Got my monster, and I'm gonna film that Q&A that I did the other day. It was like, well, probably like 5 days ago now. Actually, I put a post up on Instagram, and thank you to all you guys that we got like 80 something questions or something. That was awesome. So thanks for everyone that answered the question. I'm going to get through as many of them as I can. Let's get right into them. When you were a kid, what did you want to be and how has it changed? I always wanted to be a football player when I was growing up. Managed to do that for a brief period of time, then I got injured, so then that's when I got into fitness because I tore my ACL. Good question. How long have you been training and are you competing this year? That's from James. I've been training for about 4 years now, like solid training, 4 years. That's when I got injured. Am I competing this year? Yes, I am about 6 weeks out from Christian Guzman's Summer Shredding Classic down in Houston, Texas. What would you recommend you do when you're on holiday in the middle of a prep in an all-inclusive resort? That's from Twin Fitness, my friends. That holiday's been, they had a great time. But yeah, I would say enjoy yourself if you're on holiday. If you've got like a serious competition prep in between, then obviously you need to look at it a bit different. But if it's just your holiday, go and enjoy it. Best achievement in your life? I would say, if I was to choose one, I would say just getting to play professional football for a couple games and then getting my family to see that happen. That was probably my best achievement, or my favourite one anyway. Did you buy the new Ghost pre-workout? Yes, Erica got me that. I thought it was sold out. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? I don't really plan out a 5 year and a 10-year exact plan. I just know sort of what I want to be doing. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to bring football and fitness together and make an impact towards like the younger generation. That's what we're trying to do. Favourite thing about training in general? I just enjoy seeing what you can change your body into kind of any way you want, whether that's be bigger or lose body fat or increase the size of a certain muscle group. I just like how the body changes. That was from JC Fit. When did you first start lifting? What is one thing you would change? Started lifting 4 years ago. I would change. I would try and learn faster the stuff that I learn now, like stuff about like flexible dieting and science-based research studies, things like that. Because now I know a bunch of people that put out that type of content, and if I could go back 4 years, I'd just jump straight into that sort of stuff, learning about that sort of stuff straight away. I want to try the pre-workout. Where was that picture taken? That was taken in South Omaha. I've got my questions on the laptop here, guys. Just pulled up because I record this on my phone, so I've got my Instagram on the laptop. What motivates you? Very good question. I am motivated by just trying to do the best that I can to help create the life that I want for my family and in the family that I have in the future. That's probably what motivates me the most. Let's see, next one. Favourite muscle group to train is back, so a pull day essentially actually. What's been your biggest adversity? Probably, that's from my buddy Jamon. Probably when I tore my ACL, like right when that happened, and then when the doctor told me that's what was happening, it was like, whoa, this is serious. I'm probably not going to be able to play football the way I used to, or not going to be able to do that as much in the future. So that was probably my biggest adversity, was then figuring out what to do. That was probably it. Daily meal plan look like? Right now it's kind of strange because I'm on a prep, but essentially each day now is pretty much, I do some intermittent fasting, so I push my first meal out to like 11ish sometimes. That's normally some oatmeal combination, normally with some protein powder or something in there. My staple meal on prep is my ground turkey, spinach, maybe some sweet potato. That's just a meal that is fast. I don't like spending too much time in the kitchen, to be honest, so I have that meal a lot. Maybe throw in, right now I have a banana in there as well. What else? Chipotle sometimes. What else? What's my go-to? I just have ground turkey right now a lot actually. Ground turkey, some rice cakes, some Halo Top or Enlightened. I'm just tracking the macros right now. My macros are pretty low, so there's not too much room to play with right now in terms of a meal plan. What got you to step into the gym for the first time? That's when I couldn't play football, and my friends back in Scotland had joined the gym, and we were going to go on vacation. So they asked me to go and join with them because I wanted to try and get in shape for going on vacation, and that's what happened. Whenever you're having a bad day, what do you do to make your day better? I've started just trying to be grateful and showing more gratitude. A lot of the podcasts that I listen to, they'd previously been talking about just being grateful for stuff, so I try and always go back and think about how lucky I am and the stuff that I'm grateful for. That helps a lot. Biggest motivation again is like just my family and trying to create the future that would help everyone really. That's my biggest motivation. All-time food would probably be pizza, like a barbecue chicken pizza. How did you build such a huge following? I mean, I guess, how do you get more followers is probably the question. There's people with bigger profiles than me, but for me personally, I do get asked this sometimes. It's like, I have had Instagram for like five years. I've had Instagram longer than I've been lifting. I've lived in a bunch of different, well, not a bunch of different countries, but a bunch of different places. I lived in Scotland, where I travelled around playing football all the time, meeting people. Moved to America, lived in Nebraska, travelling around all over, playing soccer here. Then moved to California for a year. So I feel like when I'm moving around quite a lot, I meet a bunch of people, and especially I'd probably say the past 2 to 3 years, I've probably posted every single day. That in itself helped with growth quite a lot, especially when I lived in California. That's when my profile kind of spiked a little bit, and then it just kind of gradually tapered off. Now it's going up a little bit, but I just feel like being consistent, authentic, travelling around different places can help. and then now engaging with as many people as possible. I hope that answers that question. Let's see. How long were you staring at the wall to get the perfect shot? Yeah, that was like 5 minutes. We took like 100 pictures. That's like the bottom wall where I'm staring at the board. Why are you so dedicated to becoming a Gymshark? Great question. I guess I'll do the quest to be a Gymshark on Instagram. Honestly, it all just started when I first got into fitness. They are testing the tornado siren. You can probably hear that. I don't know how long it's going to go on for, but hopefully you can still hear me. Gymshark, yeah, so when I first started into fitness, Gymshark is what like drew me in, because I followed all their athletes at that time. It was like Christian Guzman, Chris Lavado, Mark Fit, Lex, all those guys, and it was just like Gymshark was just building up, and it was like wow. And then I went to my first expo, I think that was in Body Power 2014, and I went to the Gymshark booth, and it was just like mind blown. So the way that made me feel, and the way that like drew me into fitness and watching those guys' content, I just wanted to be able to be like do that for someone else. So I just created the quest to be a Gymshark, which is a shout out to my man Stu Mac, who is a quest to be Jacko. Check him out on Instagram. I didn't think of the idea myself, the quest. I just plugged in Gymshark to a quest. Hopefully that answers that. Goals right now, to get show ready and step on stage. Ah, that's loud. Step on stage at Christian Guzman's show. Best way to lean bulk, that's from BK Fitness, pretty much. That's what I did this prep, and it was the best thing ever. If you're going to obviously plan to shred down, don't gain too much body fat in a lean bulk, because it's tough to lose it, not in a dirty bulk, sorry. Lean bulk, I would say figure out whatever your maintenance calories is, and then at that point I would probably add maybe 300 calories to begin with to that maintenance, and that'll be your surplus. I would actually keep a little bit of cardio in here and there, just make sure you're getting the food in so you're going to grow, but also just monitor your body fat levels and make sure it doesn't go too high. I would say that add about 300 calories to your maintenance probably. When did the Gymshark quest start? Like 935 days ago. Now that's when I lived in California. I just started it. It started as well from a video that my man Austin Lee Gain, he was working with Gymshark a few years ago, and he made a video when they sent him some stuff and just said just stay out for what you want. So that's kind of the company I'd like to stay out for. Where are you from and where do you live? That's from Cameron Harris. I am from Scotland, but I currently live in Omaha, Nebraska. Let's see what else we got. These are just my replies to people now, scrolling through there. What are some long-term goals you have, not necessarily fitness but in life? That's a great question. Basically right now, and if you guys are watching this video, you guys are my fam, so I haven't posted about this or anything, but basically right now I'm creating a company that we're finalising the logo and stuff, but essentially it's a soccer company. It's a soccer company that we go into elementary schools, and this is kind of my long-term goal. So we go into elementary schools currently. We're actually about to start our own league. We're about to go into daycares as well, and myself and a bunch of coaches that are with me that are like mentors and stuff to these people. A lot of it's in inner city areas, so we go in and teach these kids soccer, but eventually we're going to start doing classroom sessions on healthy lifestyle, positive mindset, and I want to pull in people that I've met in the fitness industry that I think can help kids, whether that be teaching about nutrition or mindset, all that good stuff. I want to bring it all together. That's currently happening in Omaha right now. We're pretty small, haven't posted too much about it. We're about to change our name as well. So that's got to come out, but this is something I honestly would like to franchise into different cities in America, to try and change some stuff. So that's my long-term goal, and that question was from MK Henry Fit. So that's my goal. If I could eat endless amounts of food and it would not have any negative effect on weight, barbecue chicken pizza. That's from Alicia. How do you stay consistent and keep yourself on track when you're so busy? That's from my man Holden. I like to create lists now. Like every night I'll make a list of things that I have to do, and I put that in there. Now if that's things like working out and stuff, like that's just what I like to do, so I always try and make time for stuff that I like and it makes me happy. As Anders, what are the most effective ways you've found to boost your metabolism? I think this is relating to her being a nurse and working nights. That can be tough. If you can create some sort of consistent schedule, you don't have to stick to it the whole time, but that's basically try and create something that your body's used to, whether that be in like an eating schedule or a lifting schedule or just moving around, exercise, getting a good amount of sleep. All that's going to kind of help with the metabolism and keep your hormones in balance. I think that would answer that. And just being active. Bulking or shredding? I am currently shredding, and I prefer shredded than bulking, to be honest. What motivates you the most in my life? It's again my family and just trying to do well. Beasley, is this in Omaha, mate? Yes, that picture was in Omaha. How did you meet your beautiful girlfriend? Yes, Erica, she is beautiful. I actually met her in a bar. It's called The Hive in Omaha. I was pretty drunk and I saw her, and then I just started talking to her, and then yeah, that's a funny story. I just started talking to her. We ended up exchanging numbers. I spoke to her more. I took her. We worked out one time as well. Was that the first time? And then we went to the zoo as well. The zoo was like the first proper date. So I met her in a bar. Quest to be a ghost legend, am I right? Ha, that'd be sick. When will Gymshark sponsor you? I don't know. Let's see here. One more question, G. What's the biggest thing you've had to give up to pursue the fitness lifestyle and physique? That's a good question. I would say, I'm trying to think of what I actually gave up. I mean, what I did, you don't have to necessarily do. I mean, I guess I used to go out partying a lot. You can still do that and create a physique, but that's what I kind of gave up, going out all the time and drinking and stuff. I would say I definitely gave up, like, just being very, like, kind of freeballing nutrition and not really paying attention to nutrition. So I gave that up, like, just eating whatever you want, whenever you want. I mean, I do flexible dieting, but previously it was just a case of I'm not even going to think about the food that I eat or the way I'm training. So I guess I gave up not thinking about that stuff, but it's really a part of, one, how extreme do you want to take your physique? That's a different question, but if you just want to have a fitness lifestyle and stuff, I don't think you have to give up too much. You just need to try and find balance in a way that, okay, how much shape do I want, or is there a period in time where maybe I'm going on vacation, or I've got a reunion, or I'm going to compete in a show. When you've got things coming up, you need to maybe give up a little bit more than if you're just like pursuing the fitness lifestyle and just going to the gym and being a bit smarter with nutrition and stuff. You can still enjoy your life. But what I gave up was just like partying all the time and like not paying attention to nutrition. Those are what I probably gave up. But that's cool. But yeah, that is all the questions, guys. Thank you so much for posting them. Hopefully I answered them all and gave you good value for that. I'm probably just this is gonna be at the end of a vlog, which has maybe a few clips at the start. So if you're watching this long, I absolutely love you guys. Give the video a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Catch you in the next one.
But if you close your eyes